Who am I? Young or old? Everyone seems to love me. I'm so dear to people that they keep me with them all the time. I'm even a bridge, helping people who are far apart stay connected. Have you guessed it yet? Yep, you got it. I'm a mobile phone. Today, I'm going to tell you my story. I was invented by a brilliant man named Martin Cooper, and I'm basically the modern version of the telephone. Back in the day, phones were stuck in one place, tied down by wires. But then scientists worked their magic and created a wireless phone people could hold in their hands. They named me a mobile phone, and I've been serving people ever since. I'm light, easy to carry, and I can go with you absolutely anywhere. So, what amazing things will we do together today?
Welcome back to my video, and today I tell you why the hippo has no hair, a story from K.W. Fetale's Once Upon a Time. Hippo and Fire were friends. They used to meet each other in the forest and talk all night. It wasn't dark because the fire's light was very bright. One day, Hippo asked Fire to visit him. "Thank you very much," said Fire. "Can I come tomorrow?" "That will be very nice," so Dipper the Tooth said goodbye to each other. Then they went home. The next day came. Fire did not wake up until the middle of the morning. Then he got up and began to walk to Hippo's house. Suddenly, he saw a bush running away from him. "Why are you running away?" asked Fire. "You know why I am running away," answered Bush. "Look, the grass is running away too." The fire was very near and Bush was beginning to get very hot. "I must go," said Bush. "You are hurting me. You are too hot. And you are hurting the little animals who live in me." "Wait for me," called Fire. "I'll come with you." Bush saw Fire running towards him. He tried to run, but it was too late. Fire ate him and all the little animals too. Fire went on walking towards Hippo's house. When he went near bushes or grass, they ran away. If they did not run away very fast, Fire teased them. Hippo was in his house, waiting for his friend. He looked out of the door and saw Fire eating the bushes and the grass. Hippo was afraid. When Fire saw Hippo, he called, "I'm coming." Hippo went to meet his friend. "Come into my house," he said. Fire went in and looked round the inside of the house. "This is a very comfy house," said Fire. "I like it." When they were both in the house, Fire was very near Hippo, who was too hot, but he didn't want to be unkind to his friend. "Where shall I sit?" asked Fire. "On my bed," answered Hippo. But Hippo's bed was made of dry grass. When Fire sat on it, he burnt it. Fire caught Hippo's hair, which started to burn. Hippo tried to run to the river, but he was running very slowly. All the time, his hair was burning. "Help! Help!" he shouted. In the end, he got to the river and jumped into the water. At last, he was safe. The fire wasn't burning him. He wasn't too hot and he was very comfortable in the river. But all Hippo's hair was gone. And it didn't grow again. It never grew again at all. Why do hippos never go far from water? Why do they have no hair? Now you know the answers to these questions. Do not forget to like and subscribe.
This election created many stories that will be told for generations. But one that's on my mind is about a woman who stood in line to vote, Ann Nixon Cooper. She's 106 years old. She was born just a generation past slavery, a time when someone like her could vote for two reasons: because she was a woman and because of the color of her skin. I think about all she's seen in her century in America, the heartache and the hope, the struggle and the progress. The times we were told that we can't, and the people who pressed on with that American creed, yes, we can. When women's voices were silenced, she lived to see them stand up and reach for the ballot. When bombs fell on our harbor, she witnessed a generation rise to greatness. out. She was there for the buses in Montgomery and a preacher from Atlanta who told the people, "We shall overcome." And this year she touched a screen and cast her vote. Because after 106 years, she knows how America can change. America, we have come so far, but there is so much more to do. Where we are met with doubt, let's respond with.
Before he became the master of marvelous Tylese, Roald Dahl lived a life as thrilling and fantastical as any of his stories. Imagine a young boy spending blissful summers in his family's native Norway, swimming in the icy fjords and fishing from rocky shores. These idyllic childhood memories, full of freedom and wonder, would later sprinkle magic into his writing. But the tranquility of childhood soon gave way to high-stakes adventure. As a young man, Dahl sought excitement far from home, working for an oil company in East Africa. His days weren't spent behind a desk, but deep in the untamed wilderness. He learned Swahili, navigated treacherous jungles, and had heart-pounding encounters with black mambas and crocodiles. This was real-life drama, a world teeming with both beauty and danger, that sharpened his senses and his knack for suspenseful storytelling. Then came the war. Dahl joined the Royal Air Force as a fighter pilot, soaring through the skies and engaging in intense aerial combat. His bravery was undeniable, but it came at a great cost. After a brutal crash in the desert, he spent months in a hospital, recovering from severe injuries. It was during this period of reflection that the seeds of a new career were sown. Transferred to Washington, D.C., Dahl began to write, channeling his extraordinary experiences into stories. He started with accounts of his time as a pilot, which quickly gained attention. But his true calling emerged when he started writing for children. Books like James and the Giant Peach and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory were born, captivating millions around the globe. His secret, as he put it, he learned to exaggerate wildly, transforming real-life memories and adventures into the unforgettable, fizz-whizzing worlds we all know and love. From Norwegian fjords to African jungles and wartime skies, Roald Dahl's life was the ultimate source material for his timeless tales. He remains one of the world's most beloved storytellers, a true giant of literature whose legacy continues to inspire imagination in readers of all ages.
Welcome back to my channel, and today I will tell you very story and little joke. Trier had been trotting along the road on his early morning perusal of the village rubbish heaps. Ahead of him, a man carried a heavy load on a jigger, an open-framed backpack made of branches. On the jigger was a large woven straw container, the kind commonly used to carry rice. Trier knew that the rice must be from last year's crop in the fields surrounding the village. This season, rice had only just begun to grow. It would be many months before the rice was harvested and the poor allowed to glean the fallen grain from the bare fields. Only then would they taste the pure flavor of rice and feel its solid goodness in their bellies. Just looking at the straw box made water rush into Trier's mouth. Trier squeezed the bulging pouch that he wore at his waist. He had meant to hold back the good news, but the excitement spilled out of him. Crane Man, good thing that you greeted me so just now, for later today we will have to use the proper words. He held the bag high. Trier was delighted when Craneman's eyes widened in surprise. He knew that Craneman would guess at once only one thing could give a bag that kind of smooth fullness. Not carrot tops or chicken bones, which protruded in odd lumps. No, the bag was filled with rice. Craneman raised his walking crutch in a salute. "Come, my young friend. Tell me how you came by such a fortune, a tale worth hearing, no doubt."
Do not forget to like and subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching.